Let's roll with it.
Okay. Hey, don't fucking touch that. Don't fucking touch that.
Are we going or not?
Don't do a fucking Brock.
I wasn't sure if I could.
No, just don't.
It's
Don't
too
even
far.
try. You don't need to try.
Wait,
far.
did you get the gripper thingy? We're going to do that?
Oh, I feel like we just can tell our test scores.
Okay, sure.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our second episode of TOG. Disclaimer,
happened to
we are
intro
trash
music?
people and unqualified to discuss topics that may come up. We are just trash friends who came together to make some memories. I'm Kipp, with me is...
Alan.
T.
All right.
What happened to intro music, Kipp?
No more intro music. Fuck you guys. I don't give a shit no more, okay? Anyways, how have you guys been?
He just wants to talk. He
Yes.
doesn't care about intros or formalities. He's
No,
like,
because, hey, I'm the host.
Oh my god, this has gone from at least
I'm the powerhouse of this one.
he's the mitochondria.
mitochondria scream.
Anyways, yeah, how have you guys been?
Busy at work.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Are you good?
No. Okay, now I'm good.
Okay.
It was
Thank you.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
I don't like where it is. I have to move it again.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, I have issues.
I was listening to a podcast yesterday,
Yeah.
and I thought there was an editing error because all of a sudden the podcast just went deathly quiet, and because it started off as he blew his nose or something, or a loogie sound. And after that, it just got deathly quiet. I was like, "Is something happening?" Because I was away from my phone. I had it playing on my toolbox while I was working.
Yeah.
And I'm just working. I'm working, and it's just quiet in my headphones. I'm like, what's going on? I stand up. I walk my 5 paces to my toolbox, and they're just sitting there. Cameras rolling, mics are on, and it's just. We good? Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I was like, I feel like they would have edited that out, or maybe they missed it, but I don't know. It was just a really weird moment. I'm like, God, that's strange. Why would you keep that in there? Fuck it, whatever. I like these guys enough. I paid for their Patreon. I'm pretty sure it was a Patreon episode I was listening to as well.
Oh, that's hilarious. Actually, that is even more funny.
I was like, what the fuck?
You paid for their silence.
Yeah. It was an uncomfortably long amount to where I was like, I'm working.
Well, you got up and walked away, right?
Yeah, I was in the middle of work and I was listening to what they were talking about. It was a Warhammer 40K podcast.
Okay.
And I was, what episode was it? They were discussing important named figures in certain types of armor. And it just dead silenced. I'm like, what? Did I hit a lag spike? Is it buffering? What's going on?
Is it buffering?
And then I hear ambient noise, an office space, and I don't work in an office space. That's not normal for my work. So I was hello?
Yeah, that's honestly pretty funny that they left that in.
Yeah, because you could tell sometimes they'll do cuts for side tangents. Not often, but sometimes when they go too hard.
Yeah.
But
we should do.
like we probably should do, but they cut it back in really well. And I just feel like it was really odd that they left it in there.
So it was at least a good 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was long enough to register that something's going on.
Something was off.
Yeah, think that something is something's off. Is something wrong with my phone? For me to stand up from whatever I was doing, walk all the way to my toolbox, check my phone, and they're still just vibing, not saying anything, just going through there. There was probably a Wile E. Coyote card drop that I totally missed. But oh well.
Now, honestly, I totally get it. When I'm listening to our recordings, it's just me sitting there staring at the screen in silence.
Oh yeah, because we don't record like video, any video at all.
Yeah, no,
So
no.
it's just sounds.
I just see the, little sound wave just going, and that's it. I play on my phone every now and then just to keep myself from getting too bored. Cause
yourself from getting too. We're pretty boring, aren't we?
it's literally, not gonna lie, it's an hour of us just like talking of random stuff. Sometimes it interests me. Like, I do get a good laugh of what we say and stuff. Yeah, I get a good laugh of what we say. I think we're funny, but other people might not.
You're just gonna have to put in video clips of Minecraft parkour, and that's just that.
Maybe people will listen then.
That's the video background.
Or Subway Surfers.
Or Subway Surfers.
It's just gonna be me playing like games in the background.
It's just Flappy Birds.
It could be your Pokemon card thing.
Oh yeah, that could.
You're just flipping through the cards.
That is true. Then I would need to record my phone then.
Good luck. I wish you the best.
Oh yeah, you guys saw the new logo for us. What do you guys think? I know you guys said a little bit about it, but has you got like a little bit more to say over in person instead of text messages?
Can you pull it up? Because my memory's not that great.
Oh
yeah, he has trauma, so he doesn't remember.
God damn, do I have it somewhere? I fucking hope so.
It should be on the group chat.
That is correct. That is right.
TOG.
TOG. TOG.
All right, chill the fuck out, okay?
Here.
For a host, you're not very excited about your.
Hey. Oh, there you go.
See.
She pulled it up way faster than me.
All right. Who's who?
We haven't decided yet.
Yeah, we haven't decided. Oh God.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, we haven't decided yet, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm in the middle.
Obviously, I'm in the middle. Are you sure you're not the one off to the side, sitting all alone?
Yeah, you kind of look like the derpy one on the side with his tongue out.
Derpy one with the tongue.
There's two of them with the tongues out.
What? No, there's not.
One's showing his tongue, and then the other one has their tongue out. No, I'd say they're both just showing their tongue. I like the tooth. I like the tooth.
I don't know who's the dipshit that smiles with their eyes closed.
Oh wow,
wow. That's fucked up. Because technically, I do. Well, you do that too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's only one of us that doesn't.
Oh, is the one not here?
Yeah.
Well, the one's here but doesn't want to participate because he's downstairs like a dick. I'm not sure he's still here.
He said he'll be here for like an hour and then he's gonna dip.
Oh, honestly, I feel like that's enough time, but whatever.
He has to get himself ready for his date with a girl.
A goyle.
Yeah.
A goyle.
But anyways, yeah. How do you guys feel about the new logo?
I think it's really cute. I don't like the blue background, to be completely honest with you. No? Yeah, but that's just because I don't like the color blue.
There's a different background that the person
the animator did?
Yeah, it's just a gray
grungy alleyway. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think a grungy alleyway or like this a side street or something would be so cute.
That would have cost me more money. So
well, I know that, but eventually that'd be really cool, don't you think?
If this thing ever picks up, hopefully, but we're doing this for fun, honestly.
Maybe I'll pay for it eventually.
Honestly, that was like $40, so it's not bad.
That's not bad. I'm surprised they only charge you $40. I'd have charged you more. I think it's so heckin' cute. I really like the tooth. I want that one.
The left one?
Yeah. You gotta put some glasses on it, though.
Hey, look, I told you guys, once this thing starts picking up, or if it ever does, then I can ask the person to be more specific.
Yeah, I want glasses. That's all I need.
But I feel like if I asked for all that for $40,
Well, like I said,
laugh at you.
What you
each raccoon's $40 now.
Yeah, well, like what you have right now, I'm telling you, I'm surprised you weren't charged like $100.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Dude, don't worry. I spent time searching for someone that did decent art and at a decent price. And I'm great. I'm glad I found this person.
Support
She
your
was
local
she was
artists.
actually pretty good. And also, like, if we ever decide to either go with her again
I
or
would.
choose a different person, I at least have a base on what I want it to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
pretty
think
nice.
it's really cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Ellen?
She did her best with the terrible description of what I wanted.
Would you give her
I
the description?
enjoyed-
4 pandas in a freaking trash can?
4 raccoons in a trash can.
They're trash
thank you.
pandas, thank you.
All right.
I was looking up information on your little fun side game.
What side game?
So before we started, we all did a grip strength test,
Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
and I remember seeing like videos of like power lifters versus like construction workers,
Yeah.
and I don't remember what any of those numbers were. So I asked our handy dandy quick search engine, and it had said that according to available data, the average grip strength for a construction worker is around 120 to 140 pounds,
That makes me want to throw up.
with most falling within this range based on anecdotal evidence from experienced individuals. So, obviously,
That's a construction worker, though. Like, that's not your average Joe. Like, that's a construction worker.
yeah, I remember it distinctly because the construction workers had higher grip strength than the like power lifters.
Yeah, dude, we should have Brock do it real quick.
We should have Brock do it real quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you curious about the average person's?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Average.
Well, he looks that up.
Ooh, okie dokie. So,
Okay, never mind. He was faster than expected.
would you like to know? So it's the average grip strength for a person varies by age and gender, but for men between the ages of 20 and 29,
Which is you guys.
the average grip strength is 99 pounds for the left hand and 103 pounds for the right hand.
Man, I am kind of average.
Didn't you get like 130 for your?
I thought that was both hands.
No. If I tried real hard with my right one, I got 130.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I am averaging around like a little above. I'm like in the 110s to the 120s in my right hand and like 90s, like higher 90s for my left.
For women aged 20 to 29, the average grip strength is 61 pounds for the left hand and 66 pounds for the right hand.
Below average!
Not surprising. Oh gosh, she's giving me a look. I'm sorry. I retake my statement.
You retract your statement.
I was going to say, that's on you. I don't remember my numbers. I only remember...
No, because you said mine was going to be lower too. That's fucked up, man. Oh, you don't remember your numbers? Yeah,
What
I
the
don't remember
fuck?
yours.
She was just shitting on you for no reason.
I
Yeah.
only remember the double-handed one because I was very impressed.
No,
You also
your
did that
right
one
hand-
a constant. Like
your
you
right
did a
hand
couple
was like
times.
133, I believe. Or
Something like that.
yeah, your right hand was 133, which is pretty impressive.
But the combined was like 237.
Yeah, that was even more
Oh
insane.
my god.
I don't think we're supposed to do combined, but that was insane.
Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to combine, but it's fine.
What do you mean combined? The two hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still didn't even hit 100.
I think the first I hit was like 150 something combined.
So yeah, no, that was very fun. That was very fun. Maybe next week it'll be higher.
I feel like the only person would increase would be you.
Well, why wouldn't yours increase?
I don't really work out my grip.
I don't work out my grip. It just happens.
It just happened.
You hold things a lot.
Yeah, you technically
Yeah.
work with your
hold
hands.
things
Nobody
a
else
lot.
does.
Yeah, you work with your hands more than anyone else.
Do you not like use your hands at work?
I do, but
I type on a freaking keyboard.
yeah, I don't freaking smack things all day like you do.
Oh, speaking of smacking things all day. New record, right? It only took me, let's see. I got 2 in the rear and 7 in the front. So 7, 8, 9, 10. It took me 10 swings of a 10-pound hammer with if I actually like drilled the welds out all the way. It took me 10 swings, and I got the inner and outer box side off of a vehicle.
Okay, say that one more time.
Yeah, it's not clicking.
So
yeah, we're not in your line of work, so we're kind of
so a truck bed can be
in the group chat.
A truck bed can be described as like the whole, like the whole bed of the truck.
Yeah.
Where you sit in it. So there's the tailgate, that drops down. There's the outer panel, which is the side that is on the outside. The inner panel, which is like the inside of the truck bed. The floor panel, the front panel, and your wheelhouse, right?
Yeah.
There was a car I was working on that got hit really hard in the side. He basically got T-boned, and I had to replace his inner box side assembly, which is his outermost panel, the inner panel that connects to the floor, and his wheelhouse. And thankfully enough, it all comes off relatively easily if you have the space and the tools. But it only took maybe, I'm just guesstimating, maybe like 40 welds that hold that onto the box, and a lot of glue.
That's interesting,
isn't it? Yeah. Most cars are just welds and glue.
You'd think it'd be put together more sturdy.
Funny enough, though, I had gotten everything to the point where I thought it would like fall off and break off after I swung a hammer on it a couple times.
Yeah.
A few like well-placed hits. I missed. So I was drilling out some of the welds, and I missed like 2 welds by like just like a couple centimeters. Mm-hmm. Like I was off center, so I didn't get the full weld, and it wouldn't move.
Oh wow, okay.
Like I was swinging full force, and I would move the whole assembly and like the stand I put it on.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't go. 2 half welds, and I couldn't break them with my hammer.
Wow. Okay.
I know, right?
All right. I take back my thing about they should be made with put together with stronger stuff.
It's a lot stronger than you would think. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot stronger than you would expect it to be.
Yeah.
Not all parts, though. You said some parts are just clips.
Some parts are just clips. Like our buddy down south will always say, he's like, Alan, I don't really. This car is crazy. The whole interior basically like just clips together.
Is he talking about his job?
He talks about his job sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we could use a different example of this one time I had tormented one of our friends that was a little too high.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey. He asked another one of our friends if they could drive him to Little Caesars because, we're broke and we are hungry because we're high. And I thought it'd be funny at the time to take some parts of his car off and hand it to him while we were in the car because it's just clips, so you could grab it and pull it right off.
Yeah.
He didn't think it was as funny as I did.
I don't think it's funny.
Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure he thought, oh, you're breaking my car. Stop, please.
Yeah, he was freaking out. He's like, oh my gosh. Did you just break that? I'm like, no, it's designed like that. Watch. And I like gently set it back to where it is. And because it's like friction fit. So you just give it a little
push,
percussive persuasion. You just slap it and it like pops back into place.
Ew.
Do you not like the phrase?
No.
Interesting. Interesting. What do you think, Kipp?
It's fine. I don't care. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you got clips. You fucking put it where it's supposed to be and fucking
shove.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
For some people, you would shove like normal people. You're different.
You're just different.
Yeah.
He's built different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is what
And we appreciate that you're built different.
Thank you, Kipp.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with them as much as you do, so, you know.
I did not put that many stat points into int or wisdom. It was all strength and a little bit of dex.
Yeah, you're all brawn, not much brain.
No.
I'm pretty leveled out. I'm not gonna. I'm pretty even all
It's
around.
like the even spec.
Yeah.
I have, what is it, wisdom and anxiety?
I don't think anxiety is a stat point that you could.
Just special status effect.
It's a debuff.
It's a debuff.
With all of the knowledge that I gain, it increases my anxiety.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm just gonna become agoraphobic.
Isn't that the people who like are
Don't
too
go
afraid
outside
to leave their house?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If I had the money, I'd stay in these four walls.
That's what I said to my coworkers. I was talking to them like I just wouldn't really like my lifestyle wouldn't really change. It's just I would just have more money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything too extravagant. I would take a lot more vacations, but
yeah.
I gotta wait before I can do anything really ridiculous, you know?
People would notice an immediate change. I would sell my
You
car.
definitely.
Right? I'd sell my car, and I'd start driving nice early 2000s vehicles.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. And I'm not saying like nice like a 2000 Lexus or a Mercedes from 2005. I'm talking like a really clean Chevy S10 pickup truck.
Oh my god.
And my little 91 CRX.
I feel like
And no more debt.
And no more debt. I would
For
just
any
drive
of us.
nicer old cars.
yeah, like I feel like our lifestyles wouldn't change. We would just
We'd eat better.
eat
I-
worse.
I was gonna
No,
say
I'd eat better.
there's
I'd
a
take care of
chance
myself.
I would eat better, but I really like ramen.
I'm not saying you can make better ramen.
I could
Instead
make
of
better ramen.
just the ramen packet, we can afford meat in it.
What do we do that now sometimes.
Sometimes, not all the time.
But you can think about all the time.
Exactly, all the protein.
You can use Wagyu for all.
Wagyu, fool, I just put like onions and carrots and sometimes an egg in my ramen.
He really does. We don't do much.
Ah,
We're
dude,
pretty basic people.
T hates the fact that I even put carrots in my ramen.
Yeah, I don't like it. It tastes weird.
Okay, I wouldn't mind carrots. I sacrifice all the veggies for just meat.
Yeah, but you're weird. Like, you don't eat vegetables super often, do you?
I eat carrots.
Because you know,
I eat a lot more fruits than veggies, though.
because T and I are together, I eat more vegetables now.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, good job. Health is very important.
Same. I actually eat a lot better than I did when I was a kid, and I appreciate it. I approve.
I would have been like there are some times where I'm like, you know what I want for dinner? White rice, scrambled eggs, and a sweet Chinese sausage.
We can do that more often. We just have to get the Lao sausage, too.
And then she's like, "There's no greens." I'm like,
There
"Yeah,
are
but-
no greens.
But like, this is fine.
Okay,
This
but
is fine.
you don't have the health issues. You need the fibers.
I have different health issues. I have high blood pressure.
You're probably going to have high cholesterol, too.
Probably. I think it runs in my family.
Yeah. I mean, mine, too, but different spectrum.
Different spectrums.
Different spectrums. Kipp?
Kip looks like he has high cholesterol.
I don't go to the doctors.
I don't actually know what that looks like in a person, so I can't really say that.
I eat.
He has high blood pressure, though, doesn't he?
Probably.
The blood pressure
I have
machine
average,
is like 10
right?
feet over there.
I thought last time.
Do you want me to grab it?
I feel like we did average. I did average.
I think you were just above average.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I think you like maybe were like entering hypertension, which is like the step above average because it goes hypertension 1, hypertension 2, high blood pressure.
Interesting.
I don't know. I've always had low blood pressure, so.
Which is a problem in it of itself.
Yeah, but it's not low enough to where they're like
life-threatening, right?
Yeah, just because of my size and my like age, they're not worried about it. Like if I was like 30 years older, maybe they'd be worried about it. I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean,
I'm
gotta
not
wait
a
30
doctor.
years, you know what I mean?
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah. Fucking... It's insane. That... Honestly, I was talking to coworkers. And they're like, you should probably go to the doctor. You pay for it anyways.
Yeah, you should.
And I'm like, yeah. It seems like a lot of work.
You're supposed to go for a yearly physical. Don't you do that?
No.
Okay, I'll at least do that one. My doctor always tells me.
You don't have to pay like premiums?
I don't think so.
That sucks.
I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand fully how insurance works.
Same here. That's why I don't do anything. Just get my eyes checked, and that's about it. Your eyes are getting slightly worse. All right.
Ask
What?
somebody how it works. Go to the doctor. Your son goes to the doctor.
Yeah. Okay, Ann.
So you need to go to the doctor too.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna let my body die until 11 more years.
Kipp, go to the doctor.
I'm forcing my body to stay alive until 11 years.
You should at least do your yearly physical if you pay for the insurance anyways. It's free.
That seems like a lot of work.
Do you have to do like hearing tests at work?
Yeah. Yeah, free hearing test.
Well, yeah.
At
Don't
work.
they show up with like a thing and then you just have to go in the little room and then press the button?
Yeah, my hearing's pretty decent.
Beep.
I've never done a hearing test before.
I still have the ears of a 20-something-year-old.
We do,
Well, technically, I got perfect hearing. But, you know, as everyone says, we all have selective hearing, so...
That's fair.
Yeah. She's like, you know, like last time I took my test, the lady was like, you should clean your ears. That's why you did so bad on your test. I was like, because it was like kind of bad. I did good. I still have like ears of a 20-something-year-old, but she's like, you would do better if you cleaned your ears. I'm like, oh.
Was that before or after we did the earwax candles?
That was before.
Kipp
Okay.
didn't participate in the earwax candles.
Not this time. He did before.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's done it.
Oh yeah, the first time I did it with you guys, that was at like before after I took the hearing test, and I like when I said I cleaned out my ears beforehand. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, okay. I mean, I still had shit in there, but you know, it wasn't as much as your guys's.
Yeah, because you're supposed to, on the package it says every 6 months, so we do it every 6 months.
Mm.
We do it for my birthday and then his dad's birthday, because they're exactly 6 months apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just I cleaned out my ears before we did that ear cleaning thing, and you know, I could hear more.
The first couple weeks when you do it, it's just like the world is like, oh my god, why is it so loud? Just because you don't have all that like gunk in your ears protecting your ears.
Yeah. Earwax candles are pretty legit.
I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Especially helps when you have like sinus issues like I do, and my head hurts because of it. Those things are great.
Whoa.
We've had a long day so far.
Yeah, dude, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
That's
And
insane.
now it's like, what, 3:39. Wow.
And you still have to go learn how to weld. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
Just learning new skills, Kipp.
Yeah, I did that already.
It's okay. You could have pho afterwards.
Oh, is it going to be done by then?
I told you, the way his mom taught us how to do it, it's like 3 to 4 hours less time.
Well, every time my family makes it, it's like overnight because I don't actually know when it's actually done. So.
She gave me the speed blitz version of it, so it'll be like an hour tops probably.
Wow, really? That is insane.
So it's 20 minutes in the pressure cooker, and then we transfer into a simmer pot, and then you just get your noodles ready after that.
Oh, hell yeah. That is awesome.
So, yeah, no, the pho will be done, like, tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I am
the next
getting
couple
hungry
hours.
right now, so...
Well, it's already pressure cooking right now. I started it before we sat down.
No, that's good. Hey, you think Brock's going to do the pressure, the grip test?
I don't even think he's seen it.
I would hope so. This motherfucker...
It's pretty fun.
It is fun. I feel like it's just like randomly, I'm just sitting at my desk, I look at it, I'm like, I'm going to test myself again.
I'm going to test
I
test
know I haven't done
myself.
shit to increase my grip strength, but I'm like...
You're testing your grip strength every other day.
Yeah.
Kipp is just over here raging in a League of Legends game, and then he grabs his grip tester and it goes up by 10 points.
Honestly,
All the adrenaline.
in League, I haven't. I should be playing more League, but I have not because I've been playing Ragnarok. But I got to Emerald, and I kind of just.
Excuse me.
I'm just stopping there. I'm like, I wanted to get to Diamond this season, but I'm just like.
So it's been a long time since I have even like humored the idea of playing ranked seriously. But
feel like you
what
should.
what are the ranks for those of us who don't remember
Like me.
how it goes?
So
So bottom tier, I know that they introduced iron.
yeah, so it's iron, bronze, silver, gold, plat, emerald, diamond. Then you got masters. Then you got grandmasters. Then you got challenger after that, I believe.
Is challenger the top? I feel like grandmaster would be the top.
Challenge. So it's like master, then grandmaster, then challenger still at the top.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather be called grandmaster than a
yeah.
challenger.
I feel like a challenger would be like a beginning level.
Yeah, challenger, then master, then grandmaster.
Yeah,
Personal preference.
Yeah,
That's just me.
absolutely. Personal.
Yeah.
It does sound better to be called grandmaster than
Doesn't it?
Isn't that like a chest thing too?
Yeah, it's a chess thing where
Okay.
you're at the top, so you're a grandmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too much into chess.
Oh, the chess titles.
but, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
the actual titles. I know I've heard the grandmaster like
When you get to
title
the
before.
It's the only
be
one you
top.
care about. Am I right?
What?
You said my name.
What? I said, and then you get to the tippy top,
Okay, either way.
and then you get to fight against the Pope. Vader.
Oh,
I don't think he cares about chess that much.
you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you?
We don't know him.
Are you, Alan? Are you ranked this season?
No.
If I am, I'm pretty low.
Yeah, I think I just might play rank on your account.
If you want to, I think I am ranked, but I only did it to get my initial starting point, and then I never progress it.
Cause the Victoria skins master you.
I did see that, and it looks cool, but until it's like one of my favorites, I don't think I'll do it. So if they gave like Cho'Gath a skin, or Fiddlesticks, or who else do I really play for funsies? Is that really it? I think that's it.
Yeah, you don't really. Your champion pool is kind of very small.
It's very small and selective.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's fun to play Cho'Gath for purely the fact that he just builds as a pure tank, and he just steamrolls.
Oh wow! Did Kamau put your SSD in?
No, not yet.
Oh, I was
Oh
gonna
no.
say that
Try to.
Yeah, watch how long it takes for it's actually load something that's not that.
I want Alan to take over for my topic. I'm just.
Oh, this is what you wanted? So I'm sure that this came off of someone's bright idea of what was the top trending song on Guess the Date? 9/11. But that's not the answer, or that's not the question you should be asking. It's what songs were banned from American radios after 9/11?
On 9/12.
Yeah, on 9/12, what songs could you no longer play?
Well, I think they were just banned for the day. I didn't look too much into it.
Yeah,
But
was
these
it-
were.
Yeah.
And it's not every radio station. It's just some radio stations wouldn't play these songs.
I can imagine most of the radio frequencies across the continental United States would not play any of these songs for at least a week.
On the list, there is 164 songs.
Why so many? Jesus.
Well, wait till you hear some
yeah,
of them.
Are you ready for some of these names?
Yeah.
These are the names. Think of the songs.
Duck and Run. Shot Down in Flames.
That one's even better, bro.
Oh, this was a classic too. Highway to Hell. Safe in New York City. Let's see.
We're not gonna read all of them.
Falling for the First Time.
Oh God, dude, this is not a good topic. Ugh.
I'm on fire. I feel the earth move.
God.
You're welcome, Kipp.
You're gonna. I feel like this episode's not gonna be good. It was good. Now it's just not good.
You dropped a bomb on me.
I
Okay.
didn't even know that one. He's just picking the worst ones.
Stop. Okay, we're done. We're done with this topic.
Last one, because it's confusing. I've never heard the song. It's a Jimi Hendrix song. It says "Hey Joe." That's it. I have no idea what it's about.
I don't.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know that song.
That's interesting.
So back to a side tangent on. I'm still loading.
Yeah, you should have come out.
He said that he could come over and help me out. But
Honestly, it's probably it will take like less than 5
I would
minutes.
put 2 things on the SSD.
League of Legends in your
Windows?
OS. Yeah, your Windows. Your OS and League. I have basically all my games on the SSD, just because I have enough room. I still have about 500 gigs left of space, and I just delete games that I don't play anymore, so I just have more.
One of my coworkers, he doesn't believe in deleting the games that he downloaded. He has 16 terabytes on his computer.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, dude, what are you doing with 16 terabytes on a personal PC?
It's like you're not gonna play every game.
That's like saying, hey man, I don't change tires on my car because I have 16 tires on my 4-door car.
Yeah,
It's nonsensical. I don't feel like you really need that much.
I feel like, okay, the only thing I would understand is if you have terrible internet and download speeds and it takes you forever. You know what I mean?
Ours aren't great, but they're not that bad.
Yeah.
So if it's like, it could be a lot worse. And I do see like, hey, there's, I have terrible internet and I don't want to re-download a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it,
Kipp still remembers when the internet, I used to have really bad internet, and so it'd be faster for him to drive to my house, grab my PC, go to his house, download the game, and then come back.
Yeah, 100%. That's what we did. That's literally what we did.
We've done it a couple times, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Just go in your house, like, say hi. It was like when we were still in high school playing League of Legends. Go inside your house, say hi to your parents. They see me leave with a PC. Come back like 30 minutes later with your PC again.
I love how your parents didn't question it. Like, they never asked.
No, never. They have never.
It mind boggles me how much, like, your parents are comfortable with, like, Kipp just showing up.
Honestly, I feel like it also stems from them knowing my parents.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the small town syndrome.
Yeah. It's quite insane. Like, your dad talks about my parents. I'm like, I have fucking no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just like, he tells me stories that he thinks my dad would tell me, but my dad doesn't talk about his past unless like some random topic comes up. Mm-hmm. My dad has done a lot of weird stuff that I don't know about. Mm-hmm. And like when it comes to light, I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
Says the guy who played hot potato with charcoal bags in a parking lot.
I didn't initiate it.
Yeah, you did.
You still
Don't
did
lie
it.
to me.
Motherfucker, I did not initiate it. It was you.
No. Why would I throw up 2 bags saran wrapped together of charcoal at you?
So specific there,
Yeah, because it wasn't a single bag of charcoal. It was 2 bags saran wrapped together.
Those
From
things
the
got to be at least
many-
like 30 pounds each, don't they?
It's something like that.
There are many years I
25
have
maybe?
known
Yeah.
your ass. You would do that.
Okay, just to clarify, you've never actually seen my ass. Like my bare ass.
I will hope not in my lifetime. But knowing you would do that, and don't gaslight other people.
See, now you're just speculating because you don't actually remember, do you?
I do remember. You're like, hey, Kipp, catch, and you fucking threw it at me. And I threw it back at you. And after we did it, like, we tossed it to each other like 3-4 times. We turned and saw a car and just, like, stopped looking at us. We were still walking and throwing shit at each other, throwing the charcoal bags at each other as a car trying to cross. Looking
We
at
were in
us.
high school at the time.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Either we just graduated, so we were like, either we were in high school or we just graduated. It was around that time, right?
Somewhere around that time.
Yeah.
I would have looked at you guys like you guys were like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? You're being a nuisance.
We're old enough to drive on our own, so.
Yeah.
But not old enough to drink. I remember that explicitly.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were having fun, but like in the parking lot,
We're on the way to the car.
that doesn't make it any better.
I mean, we were still walking. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like we stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would've
just
been
took us a
worse.
little longer to cross.
Dude, in one of the parking lots when we were Christmas shopping, there was these kids. Weren't they like playing chicken or something?
With their vehicles?
Yeah, like the kid almost got hit. And you were like, it's probably just his friend.
No. So what had happened was T and I were on the way to our car after going
Christmas shopping.
Yeah, Christmas shopping, and so we're loading up the car. We hop in the car and we're backing up and we're about to pull away, and I see this. It looks like a newer like Suburban or Tahoe or whatever, maybe a 2017-ish, which it's still newer, but not that new, I suppose. But I see a bunch of kids hop out of it, and they're like, I don't know,
Teenagers.
yeah, somewhere around the age of I can drive, but I still like to hang out with what seems like half the school in my car.
Mm.
And they're just like messing around, being obnoxious, just being young and dumb. And I see a older vehicle, same car, it's just older and black. This one's like newer and white, but this older black Tahoe comes like he's like coming in hot into the parking spot.
Yeah, he
like,
was
right next to him.
going.
And like one of the kids from the white car is just like being stupid, like standing in the parking spot, thinking his buddy's not actively gonna hit him with his car, and he got pretty close to just flatlining this kid.
Goddamn.
Like he jumped to like get off the ground and put his hands out. And I think pushed him a little bit. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, Alan doesn't show concern for kids like that, especially when they're doing stupid shit. But the fact that he stopped and said something, he's like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened.
He was coming in hot.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Interesting.
So either he had a lot of faith that his buddy was a chicken, or he had a lot of faith in those brakes.
Either way, that's a lot of faith.
That's a lot of faith in someone, I'm not going to lie.
That also reminds me of a time I was out at lunch, and there's these two kids trying to cross the street or something, and I'm at a T intersection, and I'm trying to turn like left or something, and this guy's turning right. So when he's turning right, he's merging into traffic, so it's red, he can go. So he's like creeping up, and I'm just trying to just make it to the light, and the next thing you know, I see this kid like, slapping this guy's like passenger window. I'm like, what the heck's he doing? And I get to creep a little closer, and it turns out that guy ran over his buddy's foot.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
there's a kid like on the ground.
God.
And
Dang,
like
dude.
this car is like on his foot, and the other kid, he's like bashing on his window. He's like, hey, move. And so the guy's like, oh my gosh. He drives forward a little bit, and the guy like wiggles his way out from underneath the tire, and it's just like his foot. But I mean, like, if you ever gotten your foot ran over by a car, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it would.
And you got a fucking 2-ton car still on your foot until they move. Yeah.
So yeah, he moves, and I was out to lunch with a coworker, and he's like, he's part of like the older generation that grew up on like, oh no, world star, he's gonna get sued, that kid's gonna make money, and the guy rolls down his windows, and I roll down mine because I'm just obviously curious about what's gonna happen. And he's like, oh my gosh, are you guys okay? The kid's like, oh yeah, he's good, we're good, we're okay. And he drives off.
What?
He drives off. He's just like, yeah, okay, well, you guys are good? Yeah, okay, well, I gotta go. And he just turns and leaves.
Jesus, wow.
Were these like teenagers, or did they look like a little older than that? Or
They looked like teenagers, so like maybe early high school.
dude, I don't care what's happening, and that to this day, I'd still be like, I'm calling my mom.
That's honestly pretty insane. Honestly, you have crazy stories.
I see a lot of weird and crazy things, and I feel like I tell people, but I apparently don't.
It also comes out at the random times. Like, he'll just pull something out of pocket, and you'll be like, where the hell did this come from?
Oh, well, I
when
never
did
told you
this
guys.
happen?
Yeah, it's like, okay, I don't go out at like regular people times, so I don't see a lot of that stuff because like no one's out at when I'm out, because third shift life is great.
Third shift life, you miss all the cool stories.
Yeah, I guess I miss all the cool stories on.
Yeah, but the
people
piece.
The piece is really nice.
It's so nice.
Oh, so also yesterday, you know how terrible it was, snowing and stuff, right?
Oh, yesterday was bad.
In the morning?
Yeah, in the morning.
I was going to say the afternoon wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I after I dropped my kid off at school, I take this little detour just so I don't have to deal with traffic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I had to drive through like a little neighborhood, which is, nice. So, turning into that neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
I stopped. I wasn't stopping. So I was almost past the street to turn. But I was just super lucky that I just had to turn my wheel all the way to the right and barely make it into the street. I was like, either I'm going to hit this light post or...
It's a good thing you didn't.
Yeah. I just kept on sliding. I was looking to my right. I'm like, God damn it.
That is a horrible feeling where you're sliding, it's not, and you have a feeling it's not going to stop.
And then you have no control at all, so you're sliding and you're going.
Yeah, I was like, thank you that I like stopped just enough where I don't have to back up.
Yeah.
Because someone was watching me as I was doing that.
Oh, that would have been embarrassing.
I was like, well, they'll understand. Now they will learn from my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't go that way.
Yeah, chill. Go a little bit slower.
Go slower.
I always feel like, especially on the road that we live on, it's...
No one paves it. Or, what's it called? Plows it.
Salts it, plows it. It's pretty... I wouldn't say rare, but it's not often enough for the fact that we have, like, a government building down the way.
Yeah, it's a government building.
So I mean, like, you would feel like they'd pay a little more attention to this street, but it's whatever, I guess. But whenever I like pull out of the driveway and there's like someone's coming in hot, I'm like, dude, chill out. This is like glare ice everywhere and snow drifts. So I'm just like chugging along, going like 30-ish, and I'm like, this guy's like on my taillights. And I always wonder, like, if I just give it a little bit of gas and fishtail a little bit, is he gonna back off?
The answer's typically no, especially where we are.
Yeah, the answer's typically no, but that also means, hey, I'm going as fast as I can, and if you want to pass me, you can. I'll just laugh at you when you slide into a ditch.
Dude, I wish people would just pass me more often. It would just be so much easier for everybody. My anxiety would be so much better. We could survive.
I make it hard for people to pass me.
No.
I make them work for it.
Pass me. Get over with it. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm going at my pace.
Waiting for you to get stuck so I can pull up, roll my window down. Just, hey, you can't park there. And just keep driving.
It's like, the first day we have snow,
Everyone forgets how to drive.
everyone forgets how to drive. I hate it every single time. All you gotta do, hey, just fucking drive 30. You'll be fine. And like I come in and hear my coworkers saying, about 50 minutes, 10 more minutes. But yeah, I go into work. My coworker's like, yeah, I just see people in ditches. I'm like, how? Just how?
The roads aren't that bad, are
They're not that like I guess that visibility was really low.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was.
But I'm like, it was not that bad.
There was so the first snowfall this year. One of my coworkers came up. He's like, "Hey, did you get new tires?" Because last year I rode almost all winter on slicks.
Yeah, it
like
was
I had
bad.
no tread,
Gee, okay.
and honestly, I was like, "This is so scary." And I was like, "Look, winter's over. I'm not gonna need it yet. I'm not gonna need it yet. I keep putting it off."
I bought you tires because I refused to let you keep using those.
T bought me tires because she refused. Because if it rained and I hit any kind of like puddle, small, big, large, medium, I would start to fishtail immediately.
Yeah, he needed to come home.
Like it was literally like drag slicks on my car, which is
Jeez.
horrible for daily driving. And yeah, no. So I was like, yeah, no, I got new tires. And then that first snowfall hit, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like it definitely helped. It helped a lot because I can now go 30 instead of 15.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Because I had gone. I remember it was last year. I got stuck in a ditch. One country block away from the house.
Yeah, and we had to keep going.
No, you weren't there for me for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was on my way. I think I took your car because you had called in.
Yeah, I remember that. You came home.
Yeah, so I didn't even make it that far. It was literally like the cul-de-sac down the street.
Yeah.
And I like spun out.
Jeez.
And it was so lucky for me because it just so happened that my mom left for work the same time I did. And she calls me. She's like, "Hey, Alan, are you in a ditch right now?" And I'm literally just sitting in my car in a ditch. I'm like, how'd you know that? She's like, "That was you. I just passed you." I'm like, "Oh, gee, thanks. Can you come
help
back?"
me? Can you come help me, please?
Yeah. Thankfully, her BMW has a tow hitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. Now I just pop the trunk. I'll get my like little tow eye, and I'm supposed to have a tow eye that screws into my rebar, so tow the car.
Yeah.
I don't have the tow eye, and when I popped open the little access hole, I don't have the threads to thread it in. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll dig a small little hole and reach under to see if I can grab like the subframe. No, I can't do that either. Thankfully for me though, when I spun out, my rear end went into the ditch and my front end was like iceberging out of the ditch.
Yeah.
And I have a traction bar in my engine bay.
Okay.
Or not traction, it's a torque bar. So that when I put too much power to the wheels, when I gas it, my whole front end doesn't like twist with torque.
Okay.
It's a big ass metal bar
Okay.
in my engine bay.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to tow from there, though.
I mean, it's not what it's designed for, but if it can handle the torque of an engine, I'm like,
Well, you did it. You got the car out.
yeah, we
It
popped the
still
car
drives.
out. It still drives. I'm like, I should probably be more mindful and vigilant the next time I buy a car to make sure I can easily get out. And the next car I get, I'm going to get a front and rear winch just in case. Just in case.
It doesn't help that your car's not... It's not super low, but it's pretty low, too.
My car's not practical for my lifestyle anymore. Because
No.
when I got it, I was still at home. I still lived at home. I didn't really do like outdoor things or like handyman maintenance things.
Yard
I
work.
was like, I am gonna go to work, to the gym, come home. That's about it.
And now here you are.
And now I'm a married homeowner that has a lot of DIY projects.
A lot.
And now I need versatility and a truck bed.
There's nothing wrong with a mom car. I'm just saying. Kipp has a mom car.
I drove a minivan for a long time, and you know what? That was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like...
No one else liked my van, though.
I think I said
It's
this
creepy.
before, like, sitting in, like, my kid's parking lot waiting to drop them off and seeing all these fucking minivans with the automatic doors. I'm like, damn, that seems so fucking convenient.
Isn't it?
And I'm like,
My
I
doors
could
are
rock a
automatic.
fucking minivan.
I would
Yeah.
not rock a minivan.
Dude,
It would be amazing.
you get pretty good gas mileage, surprisingly. Decent enough power, a bunch of storage, and all the luxuries.
I feel like it would be nice.
It's pretty nice. The only
We
thing
could do road trips.
you just have to it doesn't take that long to get used to driving a long car like that, but it does take a minute.
I like the size of my car. It's not too big, not too small.
Oh, we were just talking about it yesterday. I had seen like concepts of it for a handful of years, but the Volkswagen you remember the hippie vans?
Yeah.
They came back full electric. Super cool. If it was hybrid, I'd probably think it's cooler though.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my dad recently bought a hybrid and he loves that thing. $15 worth of gas, and he brags about it all the time.
He does. I'm so jealous.
This guy.
This guy, he picks up this car for $1,000
Yeah.
pretty much, right? Because the
The front end was all messed up.
yeah, the front end's a little messed up, and the
No,
seller
it was all messed up.
the seller's well, he's missing a headlight, a bumper, and a hood.
It was rough.
So he gets it from the seller because the seller's convinced he needs like a whole new battery cell, which on a hybrid car, that's pretty much the car's worth.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know what you're gonna need, yada yada yada. My dad's a mechanic. He's a pretty smart guy too. He figures out I don't actually need that. I just need a handful of fuses and modules. So he puts another like $1,500 into the car, and then a couple $100 more for like the missing parts, the cosmetics and stuff.
It works like new.
And now he has a pretty much brand new hybrid car, and he's like $15 worth of gas. I'll make it to Chicago
And back.
and back. He might have spent $23 round trip.
Your dad. Every time I hear more stories about your dad, it's just something else, man. He's something else.
I feel
Don't
like
forget the Corvette.
oh yeah, that's right. So because he is, I say midlife crisis, but it's also probably empty nest. It's crazy. They probably just both hit him at once.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But he he just goes out on a whim. He's like, and he goes out on a whim, buys a Corvette. Didn't tell anyone.
Your mom gets a job and your dad gets a Corvette.
Yeah, my mom gets a second job. My dad gets a Corvette, and he gets fired from his second job.
I thought he quit.
Technically, he got fired.
He got fired. They said they would call him back and they never did.
Yeah, because he was like, I am a mechanic. You hired me to build things.
Not stock shelves.
You're trying to get me to stock kitty litter? No. And the person's like, oh, okay, sure, I guess.
Your dad is something else, and I love it.
He's
That wasn't what it was. It was the fact that so he would only work like one day a week, if that. And the original, like, he was thinking about quitting because of the stocking shelves, but then eventually it was because he would miss some of the days because he would go on mini vacations, like weekend trips. And he missed quite a few days.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, anyways, I wish we were on a vacation. Thank you, everyone, for
day.
listening.
Maybe one day we could record on vacation.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You just have ocean vibes in the background.
Yeah. We would all...
Why the ocean?
I like the beach quite a lot.
You'd rather go to the beach and not the mountains?
I would like to go to a lot of places.
One day, guys. One day.
Thank you again for
Bye.
listening. Bye.